day for an auction, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you all had a brilliant long weekend. I'd like to come through first. Maybe we can, so that I can get the camera to follow me. Can you step out from the camera? Thank you. Well, a very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the auction of 49 Peacock Street here in the heart of Burwood. By way of introduction, my name is G Chen. I'm the auctioneer today. We've got a team of Ray White Burwood here to assist you every step of the way, especially your selling agent, Hans and Kimi and Neil and Yaffe, and of course the whole team of Ray White Burwood, Jason and Henry here to assist you every step of the way. If you've got any questions regarding this property at all, please do make yourself known and reach out to one of our agents here today. Well, folks, on behalf of the team of Ray White Burwood, we'd like to thank our vendors very much for going onto the market with us and select Ray White Burwood as their selling agent, and all the trust and the support they've had for us in the past many weeks' time. And to you, the lucky buyer, I would like to say congratulations in advance. All the best of luck with your bidding endeavors here today. Well, folks, the property we're selling today is formerly known as Security Title Reference Volume 8499, Volume 541, with all the improvements. Also know better to you and myself, the mailman, as the one and only 49 Peacock Street here in the beating heart of Burwood. Today's auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules, and any additional conditions that were made available for inspection before the start of the auction. The auction rules prohibits false bids, prohibits major disruptions by bidders, prohibits bidders attempting to prevent others from bidding, and it does provide a fine for such a conduct. The auction rules permit vendor bids. The words I will use to indicate that I'm making a bid on behalf of the vendor are simply vendor bid, and by law, only as the auctioneer can place a vendor bid. The vendors have a reserve price. As the auctioneer, I will indicate bidders on request. And most importantly, folks, the auction rules prohibits an auctioneer from accepting the bid or an offer after the property's been knocked down to the successful bidder. So once the property goes selling, sold, the property will be deemed as sold, and I will take absolutely no late bids, or even if you do have more money to offer for this property. Beyond this point, I will not be able to take it. So please be advised, buyers. Bit strong, bit loud, bit proud, and most importantly, folks, if you got an upper limit, make sure that you reach it and beyond, because you got only one golden opportunity to secure this dream real estate for many decades to come. Same with sign of cash, an unconditional contract. There will be no cooling off periods, there will be no buyer's conditions, and the successful purchaser's obligations are simply twofold. Firstly, you pay a humble 10% deposit, and secondly, the remaining balance will be payable in a settlement term, which is 30, 60 or 90 days. However, if you do have any pre-arrangements regarding an alternative settlement terms and agreed by the vendor, we will proceed as per usual. Your agreements do still stand. So please do bid with full confidence here today. By bidding here today, buyers who didn't have read and understood all the relevant documentations that has been on display in the past 4 weeks' time, and of course in the past 30 minutes' time, and I simply take your silence as an all clear and we're all good to go. Any questions? I'll send whatever agents to help you out. No? Very well, ladies and gentlemen. Now let's take a look at this fine piece of real estate here, number 49 Peacock Street here in the heart of Burwood. When you talk about location, lifestyle, potential, land, capital growth, all of your boxes are ticked here from the front to the back, from sidewalls to sidewalls, from inside and out. Ladies and gentlemen, there's absolutely nothing left in your imagination. When you talk about bread and butter real estate, well, this is it, ladies and gentlemen. In the gourmet kitchen at the back, where you can crack open a champagne to celebrate your purchase with your family and friends in 30, 60 or 90 days, or simply walk through the front open plan living area and enjoy the beautiful features and fittings throughout buyers. Whether you're looking to knock down a rebuild, renovate the inside, move straight in and do absolutely nothing, rent it out, you name it, buyers, all of your boxes are ticked here. You can unleash your imagination, buyers. The house itself, a humble triple frontage house, one of those very identical, one of the very typical properties that you can find in Burwood. That's what it's called. It's the bread and butter of real estate here. It's very hard for you to miss out any of these aspects in these areas here. The location is second to none. You're walking distance to a lot of the shops along Hyper Road, and of course on the other way as well, the Deakin University right at the doorstep, and of course the little Burwood shopping strip on the Burwood Highway as well, Burwood Brickworks Shopping Centre, Burwood Wine Shopping Centre, Burwood Village on Camberwell as well, Boxall Central not too far away, Glen Waverley, Chesson, etc. Buyers, this location is just simply perfect, and in fact, if you draw a 10-kilometre radius circle in this area. You have all the major landmarks and amenities in that area. Buses, public transport, the future Burwood station is right at the doorstep here. Major freeway access on the Monash Freeway or the Eastern Freeway, not too far away from here, buyers. Speculation on the market on the side. Are we going up? Are we going down? Are we staying put? Are we going on a roller coaster again? There are two things that we all know. One is that great properties and great locations would always do well. And number two is that condition can be changed. Who lives in the property can be changed. What's on this block of land can be changed. An important thing, of course, is that you secure for yourself a premium real estate in such a premium suburb in the heart of Burwood here. And I see a lot of neighbors around the area. I see a lot of familiar faces around the area, ladies and gentlemen. We've seen you once, twice, 3 times, or even 4 times in our open free inspection. And I can tell you, and neighbors can prove it as well. Once we move into this area, you will never want to move out because this is a great family-oriented, great location here, buyers. I've seen enough buyers who didn't come here all the way to see us. I call for an opening bid. 950,000. Thank you for your sir, ma'am. Welcome out to the auction here. Your interest, your bid of $950,000. We've got a bottle of wine for you for the starter, but of course we got the second bottle of wine for the end winner as well. And $950,000 now, folks. $25,000 on the right. 975 is what we look for. And $950,000 I have here. And $950,000 on my right here. $25,000. Or $50,000 on the rise if you like, and $950,000 now. 75 looks like you're bidding, sir. Man, what do you say? 75? No brainers price. Surely this more? 75 on the nod. What do you say? Yes or no? In or out? 75, looking at 25,000. I can cover vendor bid, but I'd rather leave the opportunity to you guys, ladies and gentlemen. And $950,000 I called 3 times. Once, and $950,000. Twice. And $950,000. Third and final call. And $1 million here. At $1 million now. Good to see you, ma'am and sir. Welcome now to the auction here. All the best of luck. At $1 million now against you. Nearly 50, can I say, or 25? At $1 million now, we don't have the first bottle of wine, but if you do stick to the end and become the successful purchaser, you may walk away with a contract and a house plus a second bottle of wine as well. At $1 million now, 25,000, still in 25 or $20,000 on the rise if you like. At $1 million now against you guys, 25,000, 20, or $1,050,000 or 1.1. What do you say? It's only money here. 1 million, 25 on the nod. What do you say? Crossing your arms, pounding your feet. I know you will jump back with another bid. At $1 million, 25,000. 25,000 is what I look for. 20,000 or if you like. At $1 million now. At $1 million now. I called 3 times now, ladies and gentlemen. If there are no further bids or offers, in the box seat to treat with the vendor's reserve price. If we do pass the property in here at $1 million, what's now? At $1 million. Second call at $1 million. Your interest, your bid here. Third and final call. All done. Or finished. Or silent. 25. I should think so. At $1 million, 25 and 50 naturally. What do you say? 50. 25 now. $1 million, 25 at $1 million and $25,000. At $1 million and $25,000. Not excluding anyone in the crowd. Anyone can be. Just raise your hands, ladies and gentlemen. At $1 million, 25,000. At $1 million and $25,000 now to 50. Can I say? $1 million and $25,000. Now you have secured the box seat. If we do pass the property in, we'll be talking with you exclusively. At $1 million, $25,000. Make no mistake, ladies and gentlemen. I can be here all day. This is my only auction of the day. I can take hours to get over the line. My personal record for an auction, for one single auction, was 1 hour and 40 minutes. I can take 2 hours if you like, ladies and gentlemen. At $1 million and $25,000. 25,050. Back to you. Somebody to jump back. $1 million and $25,000. Just refresh your memory, ladies and gentlemen. A premium land with no major trees. You can renovate the house. You can live in the house. You can rent the house out. You can knock down a rebuild if you like. At $1 million, $25,000, your interest, your bid here. At $1 million and $25,000, 50. Can I say 25 or 50? 50 or 75? Need to know quickly now. $1 million and $50,000. At $1 million and $50,000 down to 75. $1 million, $50,000. No brainers price here naturally. $1 million and $50,000. At $1,050,000 now with you, Henry, sir, and ma'am. At $1,050,000 the lead. At $1,050,000 out of 20. I can take 20 if that makes it easy for you. $1,050,000. At $1,050,000 out of 70 or 75. $1,050,000 I have. At $1,050,000 now. At $1,050,000. I'm sure you're not here to see me or the team, but if you are, of course, thank you very much. No, you're here to purchase a property. There's been a number of you in the crowd that we've served in the course of the campaign. We've got a number of Section 32 contract of sales sent out, a number of expression of interest that has been made in the course of the campaign. Now it's time for you to jump out. $1,050,000, 75. You need to know 75 anywhere, or 70 if you like. $1,050,000. Here it goes. What's a $1,050,000? Twice a $1,050,000 your interest here. Third and final call. Is that a nod? Is that a nod? 20,000. All done. 20 and 70. At 70 now, slowly but surely. $1,070,000. At $1,070,000 now. Against you, Henry, what do you say? $1,070,000. At $1,070,000. Sorry? 90. Another 20. $1,090,000. At $1,090,000. This camera just keeps shaking. I don't know why. When I tell you to follow me. At 90. At 1.11. 1,100,000. I take that. $1,100,000. At $1,100,000. Now to 10. Down in tens. $1,100,000. At 1.1 now. At $1,100,000 is the bid. At $1,100,000 is the money here. At $1,100,000 against you, sir and ma'am. 10,000 to jump back. I can take 10 now to make it easy for you. And $1,100,000. At $1,100,000 I have. At $1,100,000 incoming traffic, ladies and gentlemen, watch out. $1,100,000 now. At $1,100,000 now to 10, no brainers. Jump back with 10,000, sir and ma'am. Need to know $1,100,000. At $1,100,000, still your money here, still your interest, still yours. $1,100,000. At $1,100,000 now. At $1,100,000. How about the? Sorry. Let's go for 10. Let's go for 10. Not quite there yet. I will let you know when we can chip 10,000, 1.11, and 1.11, and 20, sir and ma'am, need to know, $1,110,000. At $1,110,000 now, it's back to you now. At $1,110,000. At $1,110,000 now to 20, 20, is that a 20? Is that a 20? Need to know. 1.1 and $10,000 Central Burwood location. I sold a property in Blackburn, South River, $1.2 million, the same land size, lesser condition as well, just 2 weeks ago. At $1,110,000 is a fair market, it's a good market, ladies and gentlemen. At $1,110,000, what? 10, 20. At 20 now. At $1,120,000. At $1,120,000. 20 at 30. 30 can I say? 1.1 and 20,000. At $1,120,000 I have. At $1,120,000 is the money. At $1,120,000, the crowd should tell you everything. This is social proof here, ladies and gentlemen. That should give you confidence. At $1,120,000 now to 1.1 to 30,000, can I say? At $1,120,000 now, 10 to jump back, 10 is what I call 10 to jump in, 10 to join. At $1,120,000 now. At $1,120,000, need to know, looking at each other, contemplating, planning out like a game of chess. Need to know 10,000 to jump back. She's giving me a left and right. Come back with up and down. At $1,120,000. At $1,120,000 here. At $1,120,000 here. At $1,120,000 I called 3 times now, ladies and gentlemen. If you know for the business office, at $1,120,000. Once. At $1,120,000. Twice. At $1,120,000. Third and final call. All done. All finished. Are we all silent at $1,120,000? Need to know 10,000 to jump back. 1.1 at 20. At $1,120,000 here. at $1,120,000. Now, please do bear with me after I make sure there's absolutely nothing left in the marketplace. Happy to knock down or pass into you at $1,120,000. Fair warning market. Here we go, your best 1.1 and 20,000. Let's take it along as we like. Let's play the long game. It's a beautiful afternoon. Just a little warm breeze. If you don't watch footy, that's fine. At 1.1 and $20,000. We're talking business here. I believe we do have a very genuine vendor here. We are definitely here to sell. Just need a bit more commitment. Need a few more biddings to get over the line. At $1,120,000. Henry, need to know 30, 10,000 to jump back, 10. Think about the potential. Think about the area, think about the location. It's absolutely great purchase of real estate. 1.1 at $20,000. Just simply won't make any mistakes. At $1,120,000. At 1.1 at $20,000. Still your interest, your bid. At $1,120,000. I call 3 times. What? So 1.1 and $20,000. Second call. At 1.1 and $20,000. Third and final call. Are we all done? All finished in silence. 1.1 at $20,000. Great purchase, great buying here, ladies and gentlemen. At 1.1 and $20,000. And interest on this side, that side as well, ladies and gentlemen. Now it's time to jump in. Know what you're waiting for. Each bid will get us closer. 1.1 at 20. 1.1 at 20, your money here. At $1,120,000. Just 5,000, I'll take 5. 1.1 at 25. At $1,125,000 down in 5s. Down I can take 5 now. 5 and another 5 and 30. 35, sir. Ma'am, need to know 5,000. I know wife. 1.1 at 30. At 1.1 at 30,000. At 1.1 at $30,000 now. Henry, what do you say? Another 5. If bidding 5 makes it easier for you. At 1.1 at 30,000. At 1.1 at $30,000 and 5,000 at 35 and 40 and 40 and 40, 45 and 40 now. 1.1 at $40,000. At $1,140,000, I can be here all day, ladies and gentlemen, just letting you know. At 1.1 and $40,000. I can go for 5,000 at a time, all the way to $2 million. There's no problem at all. 1.1 at 40,000. At $1,140,000 now to 45 anywhere. At $1,140,000 now to 45. Sorry? Let's go for 5,000. I have a feeling that we're going to get there anyways. 1.1 at $40,000 respectfully. 5,000. What do you say? 5,000, ma'am and sir. 1.1. 5,000? 1.1 at 50. Where's that? 1.15. There you go. Good to see you guys. 3 players in the arena. 1.1 at 50,000 at 55, sir. Ma'am, next no. 1.1 and 50,000. At $1,150,000 against you guys. Against you, sir, ma'am. 1.1 and 55 and 60, sir. What do you say? Waiting for the right opportunity. Now you're pouncing out. Secure the... Is that a bid? 55? We've got 55 here. At $1,155,000 at 60. Looking for 60. 1.1 at 55. At $1,155,000, your bid, your interest here. At $1,155,000 now to 60. 60, sir, what do you say? The area, the beautiful location, the land, your dogs are going to love it. 1.1 at 55. What do you say? Beautiful real estate. 5,000. It could be just $5,000 away. 5,000? 1,000? Let's go for 5, ma'am. Let's go for 5,000. Make my life easier. 5,000. Let's go for 5. How about you place the 5,000 and I can go back in with Kimmy and ask the vendors. What do you say? 5,000. We've got 55 here. It's going to take forever. Let's go for 5. No? Or 4,000. What do you say? 1.1 to 55. Let's go for 60. Let's go for 60 and see what happens. Let's go for the one last 60. And I'll come back in and I'll have a chat with the vendors. How about that? You go for another 5,000, I'll go back inside. At 1.1 to 55,000. Against you guys as well. 5,000 increments. At 1.1 to 55. At 1,155,000. At 1.1 to 55,000. 5,000, sir? And ma'am, what do you say? 5,000? 1,000. 1,000. At 56. At 60. How about that? Let's go for $4,000 on the rise. Let's run up to that 60. You know what's going to happen if you jump back with another 1,000? The other party may just jump back with another 1,000. Pointless. Let's go for 60. At 56. At 56 now. At 1.1 at 56. At 1 million 156,000. 1.1 at 56. Our 60, what do you say? Let's go for 60. Let's go for 60, sir. You're contemplating like a game of chess. Sorry? 4,000.
Make your life easier.
At 60, that's right. Thank you very much. 1.1 at 60,000. Welcome back, by the way. 1.1 at 60,000. 65. I don't recommend going for another 1,000. It just won't get you anywhere. Let's go for another 5. Let's try the last 5,000. If you don't want to jump back, it won't push you. No? 1.1 at 60,000. At $1,160,000 I have. At 1.1 at 60,000 I call 3 times. Once! At 1.1 and $60,000. Guys, what do you say? In or out? Need to know. Twice! At 1.1 and $60,000. Third! And final call. All done. All finished. All silent. Well, bear with me, ladies and gentlemen, I seek vendor's instructions. Much for your patience here, ladies and gentlemen. We do have a very genuine vendor here to sell, of course. Just need a few more bits maybe to get over the line. At 1.1 and $60,000 your interest, your bid here. 1.1 and 60, 5,000. Looking for $5,000 on the rise. Auction is still going. Like I mentioned, I can be here for hours if you like. If you mean business, we do too. We are definitely here to sell, but of course, we do need to make sure that we get it over the line. At 1.1 and $60,000 now, 5,000 to jump back, 1.1 and $60,000 once. At 1.1 and $60,000, need to know 5,000 twice. At 1.1 and $60,000. Raise your hands, raise your voice. I'll promise that I'll shout back. Third and final call. Are we all done? All finished, all silent at 1.1 and 71,000. Good bid here, and another 11,000. At 1.1 is 71. At 1.1 is 71,000. 75. What do you say? Or 80. Let's run up to the 80. I reckon anything below 1.5 is reasonable. What do you say? 1.1 is 71,000. Welcome back now, guys. 1.1 is 71. At 1.1 is $71,000 now. At 1.1 and 71,000. Whatever you're doing with this block of land, knock down, rebuild, move straight in, do nothing, rent it out, do some renovations, big renovation, small renovation, go upstairs, extend it, of course, subject to council approval, of course, you can unleash your imagination. Let's go for another 4,000, right up to that 75 or 80 if you like. 1.1 and 71,000. At $1,171,000 now. At 1.1 and $71,000. Surely this more, ma'am. You know it. I know it, sir. What do you say? 1.1 and 71,000. You're discussing. You're contemplating. You're looking at each other. 1.1 and $71,000. I promise that you will jump back. What do you say? 1.1 and 71,000. Let's skip the waiting part. Let's jump straight into business, ma'am. What do you say? I can't see your eyes, but I know you're looking at me. Let's go for 4,000 or $9,000 and run up to 1.18. What do you say? 1.1 and 71. What's 1.1 and 71,000? Need to know? How about 4,000 or 5? No. Twice. 1.1 and 71,000. Need to know? Third and final call. All done. All finished. All solid at 1.1 and 71,000. 75 anywhere? Looking for 75 or 80? 1.1 and $71,000. Take your calculator out. Ask Dr. Google. They'll tell you there's an absolutely great purchase. It's a great location here. If you go for another $4,000, won't make too much difference on the interest rate repayments. I can tell you this. 1.1 and 71. Your interest, your bid here from your competitor. 1.1 and $71,000. Another $4,000 equals to about $200 of interest repayment every single year. That equals to about 40 soy lattes if you drink soy. If you don't, that equals to about 50 flat whites. 1.1 to 71. In the box, on the market and selling, playing for keeps. Now the property will be yours, guys. If there are no further bids or offers, we're going to be selling now, selling, and selling. 1.1, 1,000, not 5, just 1.
Just 1.
72. And 75 or 80. Potentially end the game by going for 80. What do you say? 1.1 to 72. And 72 now. We'll be knocking down 1.18. What do you say? Just give me the nod. 1.1 and 72. At $1,172,000. What? 1.1 and 72,000. Need to know. Second call. 1.1 and 72,000.
75.
75. Good bid. 1.1 and 76. And 80. Let's go for 80. It's hard to find premium real estate in today's market. I can show you this. Don't want to come back to realestate.com domain next year or next week. When it comes to another public holidays, you can stay at home, sit back and relax instead of going out for inspections and auctions. 1.1 at 76. At 76 now, and 80. Let's go for 80. Let's go for 1.18. What do you say? 1.1 and $78,000. At 1.1 and $78,000. The key's now going this way. You got a brochure. Don't want to collect brochures. Come back with the contract. 1.1 and 76,000. Sir, what's the instructions? Another 5,000 or 4. 1.18. 1.18, is that right? 3,000 or 1.1 and 90,000. Give me your room for 1. There you go. That's a strategy. 1.1 at 80. 1,180,000. Another 4,000 or 1.2. How about this? Like I mentioned, anything below 1.5 is a pretty good price. 1.1 and $80,000 now. At $1,180,000. Two players remaining. Pointy under the auction. Need to know. Contemplating. 1.1 at $80,000. Need to know. 1,000 or 5. or it will be knocking down 1.1 at $80,000. You were holding the keys 10 seconds ago. Now you don't. Would you like to take it back? Take it back, sir. What do you say? 1.1 at 80,000. We'll be counting down here. What? 1.1 at $80,000. 5,000 at 85. 1.2.
1,000.
At 86. At 86. Quick rebuttals. It's always a good one. A quick bid is a good bid, sir. Show your strengths. Flex your auction muscles. 1.1 at 86,000. At 1.1 at $86,000. There will be no more interest, no late bids.
190.
190. 1.1 at 90. 1.1 at 90. And 91. And 1.2. 96. 1.2.
97.
97 at 1.2, sir. 1.2. Let's go for 1.2. We've got 97 here. Is that right?
Yes.
97. 1.1 at 97,000. You know it. I know it. It's not about money. It's about the house. When is the next time you're going to see such a medium, it's a premium, medium-sized block that you can do absolute anything on it? Let's go for 1.2. $1,200,000, I should think so. At 1.2. At $1.2 million out of 1.2. How about 1.3? Let's go for 1.3. At $1,200,000. Show your strengths. 1.25. What do you say? Let's meet in the middle. Let's meet in the middle. 1.25. 1,250,000. Oh, 5,000.
1,000.
1,000. Yeah. There you go. 201. 201. At 1.2 and 1,000. At 1.2 and 1,000. 1.25. What do you say, sir? Or 1.2 and 10. Need to know. A very heated discussion between Neon and the gentleman here. What do you say? At 1.2 and 1,000. The auction has been going on for about 30 minutes, all the way from 950,000 to 1,201,000. And if you're thinking about selling, Ray White Burwood is looking forward to recreating this fantastic competition in your front lawn, ladies and gentlemen. And get ready for the new neighbor, ladies and gentlemen. 1.2 and 1,000. What? 1.2 and 1,000. Need to know. Second call. 1.2 and 1,000, sir. Have we absolutely got your best? No more interest. Back to realestate.com. How about going for another $500? I can start taking $500 if you like. The extra $500 probably won't mean anything in real estate, but it might potentially get you this home. So need to know, $500 or 1,000. You can double your chance of winning. At 1.2 and $1,000, sir, need to know, 100% in or out. $500 or 1,000. I'm sorry if I'm taking my time, guys. As the auctioneer, I need to make sure there's no more bids left in the marketplace. We'll be happily knocked down to you after I make sure. 1.2, 1,000. Neil, instructions, 100%. Absolutely no more bids. No more interest. Back to realestate.com. Thank you very much. We'll look forward to meeting you in our next auction. 1.2 and 1,000 in interest on this side. 1.2 and 1,000. Here he goes. Once, twice, third, and final call. Selling. 100%. Welcome to Burwood. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. We're sold. Congratulations. Well bought. Well bought, well bought, well bought. Commiserations to the underbidders. If you'd like to recreate a result, fantastic result. Ray White Burwood is looking forward to having a conversation with you regarding maximizing the value of your property as well. 恭喜，恭喜，恭喜！